Hello guys, Christ is risen. We just finished celebrating Bright Week. That's the week that comes after Pascha. And it's a neat week because we treat the whole week as if it was a single day, as if it was still Pascha. And we do a lot of neat things like this in our Orthodox faith. Another one that I really like is that we have different greetings for different times of the year. For example, I started this video out saying, Christ is risen. And we do this for the 50 days after Pascha, until Pentecost. Instead of saying just hello whenever we see our family and friends, we say, Christ is risen, and answer, truly he is risen. Or in Greek, Christos anesti, and answer, alithos anesti. Another neat thing that we do is we have different songs, different hymns that we say throughout the year, depending on what saint or feast of the Lord we're celebrating at that time. And so the one that we're doing right now is also called Christ is Risen. Now, if you remember from previous years, or if you've been watching our live stream this year, you'll notice that we sing this hymn a lot during the Divine Liturgy. And that's a neat thing. It's a happy hymn, an exciting hymn. It's the Christian victory anthem, if you want to call it that. It's a pretty simple hymn. There's only a couple of phrases that you have to memorize in order to be able to sing it. The first is, Christ is risen from the dead, and then, by death trampling down upon death, and then lastly, and to those in the tombs he has granted life. Let's sing it together. Christ is risen from the dead, by death trampling down upon death, and to those in the tomb he has granted life. What does this hymn mean, though? Well, again, we can take it phrase by phrase. The first was, Christ is risen from the dead. And this is very important for us as Christians. It's something that happened, and we know it because the people that knew Jesus wrote about it, wrote it down in the Bible. And it proves that Jesus is who he said he is, that he is God. He has power over death because he's the one that created life. The next phrase, by death trampling down upon death. Now this was what happened when Jesus was crucified. He died, but being God, being the one who created life, death couldn't contain him. Instead, Jesus was victorious over death. And if you look at the icon of the resurrection, you'll often see that he's standing upon two doors, two gates. And sometimes there's bits of broken locks and springs and mechanical pieces in the darker areas. And in some icons, there's even a person that is in this area. And this shows Jesus breaking down the gates of death, breaking the power that death has over us. The next phrase, and to those in the tombs he has granted life. This is what we're really excited about, not only in the hymn, but in our whole Christian faith. Because Jesus broke the power that death has over us, it means that death no longer holds us forever. We too can be resurrected, and we will be one day. When Jesus comes back to the earth and establishes his kingdom here upon it, then he's going to raise us up from the tombs. Again, if you look at the icon of the resurrection, you'll see that Jesus is reaching out with his hands to raise two people out of their graves. These two people are Adam and Eve, and they represent all of humanity. So when Jesus resurrected from the dead on Pascha, he was also raising our human nature out of the power of death. Thanks for watching. If you have ideas for more videos or topics you'd like to see explored, leave a comment down below.